Netflix has a reputation for not sharing its users' info. There have been times when even showrunners and filmmakers couldn't tell whether their work was reaching the people they meant to serve. As a result, we can now at least get a glimpse behind the curtain thanks to Netflix. There are a wide range of content on Netflix, from reality programs to prestige TV, animated kids cartoons to docuseries of every kind. Hi guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm going to tell you about the top-rated and best Netflix series in 2022. Number 1. Keep Breathing. As a young lawyer on a mission to reach Inuvik in Canada's Northwest Territories, Melissa Barrera succeeds. Her aircraft crashes in the Canadian bush after she takes a ride in a little Cessna. 6-episode Netflix series shows her journey back to civilization, while flashbacks explain the reason she set out in the first place, often mixed with whatever problem she's experiencing, as each scenario is enough to keep your interest. With a running time of just over 3 hours, this is more of a marathon session than a television series. Number 2. Virgin River. Mel enters Season 4 with a feeling of hope, despite not knowing whether her baby is from her departed husband, Mark, or Jack. She's been wanting to have children for a long time, and now she's one step closer to achieving her goal. Paternity questions continue to haunt Jack, despite his support and excitement for the new baby. The appearance of an attractive young doctor looking to create a family further complicates things. It will take a long time for Hope to recover from her brain damage and the emotional toll. Doc Calvin's violent criminal network and Bree's deeper friendship with Mike are unintentionally unentwined as Bree pursues her goal of establishing Calvin's innocence. Even when Preacher forms a new love relationship, he can't help but look forward to Christopher and Paige's return. Number 3. You. No other show has taken that much pleasure in teasing its audience. What began as a brilliant serial killer drama about analyzing good guy assumptions and presumably romantic approaches, You has increased its game every season to demonstrate that it's more than simply a program about a man, Penn Badgley's Joe Goldberg, who consistently gets away with murder. Joe, a New York City neo-Nazi, takes on the likes of hipsters in Brooklyn, wellness gurus in LA, and Silicon Valley techies in a fictional suburb of the San Francisco Bay Area in Seasons 1 and 2 of the blood-soaked thrillers, which premiered on Lifetime in Season 1 before moving to Netflix in Season 2. Despite this, Joe remains a captivating storyteller and one of the most intriguing people on television. Number 4. Stranger Things. Stranger Things Season 4 returned with enormous ambition and cinematic aesthetics that continue to raise its scope and majesty. Even though there is an excess of 80s horror nostalgia, the rear shocks and the welcomed move towards a more mature tone for the year are not to be discounted. It's a shame that Volume 1's middle episodes are so bloated with storylines that they drag on after the 4th episode's momentum has been established. There were several huge revelations, surprising twists, as well as a dramatic cliffhanger that drew in a lot of fans for the July 1st final episode, which was well executed. Number 5. The most hated man on the internet. Following the publication of nude photographs of her daughter online, one mother embarks on a campaign against the self-styled king of revenge porn, as shown in the series The Most Hated Man on the Internet. After launching IsAnyoneUp.com, an infamous revenge porn site, Hunter Moore became a self-described professional life ruiner in the early part of the decade. Often without the agreement of the subjects, the site published obscene images of both men and women. Those who hung on his every filthy action became religious extremists. This 3-part series features poignant, entirely private interviews with numerous men and women who did fight to have their photos taken down, law enforcement officers who worked on the case, and the freedom fighters who fought to take Moore down. Alex Marengo serves as the showrunner and executive producer. Number 6. The Witcher. As a result of its willingness to follow the guidelines set out by its source material, Netflix's adaptation of Andrzej Sapkowski's fantasy book The Witcher is good enough. Geralt of Rivia, a dirty, unpleasant character, is played to the hilt by Henry Cavill, who gets a kick out of every grimace. Gender politics, fantasy history, and complex character development all come together in Geralt of Rivia's command to F off during combat. The Witcher is a wonderful gift for both newbies and longtime fans alike when these two elements are put together. Number 7. Uncoupled. For the last 17 years, Michael Lawson, aka Neil Patrick Harris, and Colin Lawson, aka Tuck Watkins, have worked together as a New York City real estate team. On the eve of Colin's surprise 50th birthday celebration, their perfect existence is turned upside down when he abruptly leaves. An adaptation of Sex and the City in 2022, Uncoupled has lively, amusing theme music, numerous restaurant food for its guests, and fantastic New York City settings as its background. Having lost his best friend in the show's Carrie, Michael must now find out how to live without the show's Big. Friends like Emerson Brooks Ashmanskas, and Tisha Campbell, along with his business partner, are there to guide Michael through his new single life. Stanley, like Charlotte, is an art dealer who has been unsuccessful in love. They came after him as the Scientologists came after Leia, says Suzanne, like Ellen DeGeneres. It's a bit angrier in person, sort of like Ellen DeGeneres. Billy, who usually has new and considerably younger boyfriends on his arm, is the show's Samantha. In the almost 2 decades since he last went out on the town, the dating landscape has changed dramatically, and they're all helping Michael navigate it. So there you have it, the summer's must-see television comedy. Number 8. Maid. When it comes to Netflix's heartfelt series Maid, this sort of detailed cost-benefit analysis takes center stage. Every quarter counts when the little computations in the top right corner are buzzing away. $1, on the other hand? To avoid causing her daughter Maddie to fear the severity of their situation, Alex Langley, aka Margaret Qualley, masters a temporary anxious, serious expression over money before throwing on an enthusiastic grin for her daughter. The film's director, Molly Smith Metzler, pays homage to the book's source material. It's time to be honest about what it's like to be poor in the United States. This show's fragility is tangible, much as the Lenny Abramson-style natural light. While Alex feels protected in the houses of the rich, this light only shines brightly on her when she's out in the open. Number 9. The Evil That Lies Within. Jade Wesker is one of the few people that have managed to stay alive in a world that has been taken over by mind-bending monsters and murderous infected people who spread the joy virus. Jade is haunted by her past in New Raccoon City, by her father's horrible connections to the lethal Umbrella Corporation, and most significantly by what happens to her sister Billy during this complete and total bloodbath. Number 10. Squid Game. Squid Game, a South Korean drama, is the very first drama to top Netflix's US ratings. More than $38.6 million are at stake in playground activities between 456 people. All are put to the test by the wealthy and powerful for the sake of entertainment. Anyone who has watched The Hunger Games or Battle Royale will recognize the storyline. Because of small print, Squid Game participants aren't aware of the potentially fatal effects they've agreed to. There's a loophole that allows them to opt out of the second game and goes back to the empty bank accounts. From a distance, it seems as though there is no question. There are no decent solutions for individuals on the sidelines of society, and worry-free living where money isn't a daily stressor appears difficult to attain. Who said that the real world isn't for the games? That's all for today's video, and thanks for watching it. Don't forget to share your thoughts with us in the comments section below. And while you are here, click to watch one of these 2 videos appearing on your screen right now. I will see you there. Take care and stay tuned. Bye!